Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ghostmet Gaming with me, Christopher, and this is Frozenheim, a game that should not be confused with Valheim. They don't really share a whole lot apart from the Viking setting. That's basically it. Frozenheim is a real-time strategy games in the sort of same vein as the old classics of Red Alert and Warcraft, etc. In that you play on a map and, well, you have time controls, which I don't think we had that back in the day. There are time controls, but basically you have your little base, you perform whatever objective there is on the map, and once you're done, and then you move on, and generally, at least as far as I've played, you start new bases all the time. And you sort of have to manage your resources, create units for attacking, etc., etc. So yeah, basically standard rules for real-time strategy, and it's kind of cool. We shall start off the game from the beginning, ignoring the tutorial mission, and basically have a bit of a look at how this game works. So this is the sort of setup for the campaigns that you do. So we're gonna start down here. We are doing Fall. This is the saga of Gorm, a young and fierce Jarl who is about to face a great challenge. It all begins with a meeting with his blood brother Erland. And we are basically going this little path on here. This is, you can see how far I've gotten. And I would presume that these are other Jarls that we are gonna play as well. And then finally, some sort of big final thing. Are we looking for Yggdrasil? I think it's Yggdrasil that we're going for, possibly. Or maybe that was just Gorm's story. I don't really know. But let's start off here and, yeah, let's get the strategy going.
The legend of the Holy Tree, giving knowledge to those most worthy, has spread amongst our people. It is said that only the finest warriors may meet the gods and bring their generous blessings back to the lands.
And here we begin. So we were those little guys sitting by the fire. It's time to start moving. So we have to just now is to find your way back home to your settlement, and that is going to be over there. So we now have the most basic of axemen. It's a little bit injured, only 3 axemen left out of a possible of 5. And yeah, at this very start, it's really not much else that we can do. And so simply just move. You have some, as I said, time controls. We can move time forward just a little bit faster.
Wolves tracked us down. We must repel the attack.
We will indeed. So there are some wolves here. They are luckily not terribly difficult. And by the way, the little voiceovers for the units, it's actually in Swedish, which is kind of curious because the game, as far as I know, is developed by Polish people. So why would they have Swedish? Not entirely sure, but it's kind of cool because, you know, after all, I know exactly what they're saying. So yeah, I'm sort of skirting. I don't remember if there were any loot to be had along the way. Probably not, you know. So we are simply moving along this path. Let's just speed up. Well, you have the time controls over here as well.
We can use this watchtower to light up our way.
That is indeed true. Watchtowers do exist on the maps. Go into the watchtower, just a little bit of a countdown, and once we've done that, we sort of open up immediately a part of the map. Now we have a couple of other axemen over here of a nondescript faction. They're a little bit tougher than us, because we are indeed a little bit injured, but we can skirt around them.
There is an enemy camp nearby. We should take cover and try to pass them unnoticed.
That we shall. So basically go through the forest and we can go by them unnoticed. Very, very good. So over here, we can see that there is some loot. You see little sparkly things flying around it. That indicates there is something to pick up. You can also see it down on the minimap here. If we... Come on. Yeah, there are some just smaller icons here that we can see as well. I think it's actually covered by the unit there. There we go. We have found home. Perfect. So let's pause the game a little bit here and have a bit of a look at how the game now functions. So in this mission, the very first basic mission, we get some free stuff. We have 2 houses, we have a fisherman hut, and we have our Jarl's homestead. We're also privy to a boat, which is kind of cool. We'll probably make use of that eventually. So, resources around the map are pretty standard. We have our woods over here for lumber, we have our bog iron for steel, and we have our stone for more building stuff. Up in the top row here is sort of the basic resources that we are going to be using. So we're using wood, we're using stone, we're using steel, we're using bog iron for steel, we're using animal skins for clothing. And over here we have actually mead. We haven't, we're not going to see that in this video because we're not going to get there. We have the food that we have, and we have the available workers over here. The team limit is based, I believe, on the... No, that's the number of military units that we're going to have. 20 is a lot. We're not going to get to 20. And of course, this is the first mission, so we're getting the sort of basic stuff here. Just move you in. I think we'll take this off. Let me get some more information. I don't know why that comes up, because I've unticked like tutorials and stuff like that. I don't know why that comes up. Anyway, so you've arrived. Have we done this? Oh, no, that's not here. That's all the way over there. That's the ultimate goal right now. We need woodcutters. So we're going into, not food production obviously, production buildings. So woodcutter, let's put a woodcutter over here, a lot of woods over here. I do kind of like the system in this game. It's not a banished like in that way. There's no grid or anything like that. You can place freely. Hold down shift while scrolling. It means that you can sort of move it in a slightly larger radius, but if you don't have that, you can very slowly align it exactly how you want to. If you press shift next byte on different building, you sort of connect to it, sort of ish. Kind of doesn't really work when the buildings are different size, but I think that, yeah, mainly it goes in the middle. So we do want to have this over here, and we'll place it sort of aligned here. There we go. We actually get some wood. Apparently I cut down some trees to make that. And in order to build stuff, we don't actually have to care, because as long as we are building something and we have the homestead, someone will come and build it. We don't have to worry about that. Here, however, we do need to have some people. Let's go for just a few ones. These people are the ones that actually carry the resources from your production. So obviously we want some people doing that. Now, one really cool feature that I would like more games to have is if you press Alt, you get these this little pop-up here where you can assign people from here. That's extremely useful. So yeah, let's make use of the feature we have here. Make sure the 2 people work in there. We're obviously going to need more people working in the woodcutter. I'm immediately going to set up also a collector's guild, because we are going to need stone for obviously some more production. So I'm just going to place that. I'm going to have it at the back actually, for no particular reason. So let's have that there. No, actually the little side that pop up, that was actually, should have said minus, shouldn't it? Did it say minus? I don't know, but that was how much it actually cost to build it. So that's that. We are going to have to do some houses. They are 10 wood. And what you want to do here, if we go into a house, the way that the houses work is that you have a slow timer ticking up. When it reaches its top, you get another villager, and then it just resets. And of course, the very basic little house here only can carry 4 villagers. And the thing you want to keep a lookout for is happiness, because you need happiness in order to increase, rather upgrade your homestead. Apart from resources, at the bottom there, average happiness must be at least 2, and also housing space must be at least 30. We don't really have that just yet, so we're gonna have to work on that. And there are a couple of ways that you can get happiness. One of them is actually by neighboring houses. That's the easiest one. We're not going to get into entertainment because we don't have the inn. We are also not going to get to wisdom because we don't have the Elder's Hall. We are also not going to get to faith because we don't have temples or shrines. We can, however, do some health from the healer's hut, and we can do water from the water well. But we'll start with basic houses. So place you here, place you here, and I don't have enough wood now to do anything else. So let's keep working. Rather, keep time ticking along, maybe I should say. Now, we also have access to a scout. That's the other little unit that we have here. So obviously the scout can start moving about, exploring some stuff. Let's move in the general direction of... you know what? No, let's figure this place out over here. They do have a really useful ability, which is the vision. You can send out an eagle that uncovers part of the unseen terrain. So let's place it in sort of this general... I don't know why I did that, but the bird is flying here, uncovering some of this stuff. I think it's vaguely connected to the scout-ish, I think. Anyway, we've done the woodcutter's hut. We actually get some free wood from that, which is very useful. That means that we can build another house over here. And you, of course, need some people to work. And we can also use the collection banner to set where they pick up from. So obviously pick up here. And as far as I know, trees do regrow. But I think that it takes a season. So in the top here, we have seasons. So right now we are in spring. We're going to summer, winter, etc., etc. So that's something to keep in mind as well. So our scouts are slowly edging towards the camp here. We're not going to go like super close. I'm just gonna make sure that I see what's going on here. I do see some stuff over here. Is that anything interesting? Can I even get there? I don't think I can. No, that's probably just rocks, you know. So that's the scout. Let's move over here, and we are gonna send out the eagle again. So obviously they don't have a super long range of seeing what the hell is going on. Let's send out the eagle, uncover a little bit more land. We have some more wolves over there. We have more bog iron here. So how's it going down here? Well, we have our first little collectors guild. So they are going to be picking up this. You can set it to multiple sources, but I found that to be a little bit tricky. I don't exactly know how it works, but we're going to set you to 3. As for food, let's deal a little bit with that. We're going to do a hunter's hut because there are hunter stuff that we can do. So there are some animals over here. We'll set the hunter's hut right by here. There we go. That's going to be great. Now set 10 in red. I don't exactly know what's going on with that. Anyway, let's have you keep scouting a bit. So obviously this is the first mission, so things aren't going to be super tricky to deal with. It definitely gets harder quite early on, I think. But that might just be me not being very good at this game. Could be, you know. So you're coming down here. We can now have a bit of a look at the houses. And we can see that, yeah, indeed, all of these 3 houses now have a +3 from the old neighboring stuff. And we can go in here. Well, we can't do anything because we actually don't have the wood. So what we probably should do is set up another woodcutter's hut because we are going to need more wood. Damn it. Also, we are having a lot of people. Let's yank this up so that we can... get more people moving wood, because you can see that now we got 24, because most likely it was just a lot of wood just sitting here. I think that is that how much wood actually is here? I think it might be. Let's have a bit of a look. You see someone moving here. So what if you move... Yeah, that's what that is. Alright. So basically the little number here, that is how much of the available resource is in that place. Now you're going to pick up stuff from here, and we're going to just whack that up to full. You can be upgraded, which is nice. The reason why you want to upgrade, because obviously that unlocks more stuff. This is the first mission. We don't have access to a whole lot of things, but we have access to a fair few bits anyway. How much did that take? 20 wood. It's gonna take all of our steel, but I think we actually need that, so let's just go for it. We are gonna do another fisherman hut, because it says that we need to. Now, I don't exactly know... I think you can build them right next by to each other, which is kind of interesting. So we do that. We also do, as I said, another woodcutter over here. Go for you there, and I will actually do a collector's guild as well, because there is some bog iron here. So we will set you up at the sort of back. I'm gonna do... I don't know why I'm building it at the back, but that seems fine. And with the upgrade of the homestead, we can also upgrade the houses, which is extremely useful. That takes 10 wood and 4 stone. We can't really upgrade a whole lot of them, but let's upgrade one. So now they basically double in size, which is, as you figured, very, very useful. So there we go. Scout is sort of back-ish. Ooh, we did the fisherman hut. We actually got some free food from that. Very nice. We also need the training field. That is where we get our units. Absolutely. That is going to come in a lot of handy stuff. Handiness. I don't know what I'm saying. You work on that. We're not going to cut down this wood right here, because I think that animals do need the woods, possibly. Not entirely sure. Let's say that is the case. Makes me sound smart or something. Let's get all of those upgraded. That's very nice. We haven't even started with this one, but that's absolutely fine. I would like to do the well. Let's just have it sort of in... Yeah, let's have it in that direction. The reason, by the way, double reason why you need it. Well, you need it for obviously some happiness here, but also if you're attacked, your enemies will generally try to put fire to your stuff, and if you don't have a well, you're gonna be in a bit of trouble. So there we go. Just max out all of that. Our houses are bringing in more villagers, so we can just chill out a little bit with that. We are going to want the healers out as well, so same thing here. Let's just place it. You don't have to place it like right next by, so I'm just going to try and fit it fairly close by to that. We don't need anyone right now, but I'll put one in there anyway. So over here in our military buildings, that is where we have the training fields. We're going to try and get that going as well. Now, I wouldn't mind yet another woodcutter, because we have 0 wood here, we have 0 wood here. Presumably someone is moving wood. Yeah, you're moving wood. This little guy right here. Is that... I can't actually click you. Aw. Well, he's moving wood, so that's good. Let's just speed up time a little bit at least. So I would actually not mind having just yet another one. You can be over here. Not that far away though, because we can't actually build that far. But you'll be right at the edge here. That's 100% okay. Sort of in... yeah, in that direction. That's good. We'll have healers here. So now we can finally get you over here. And with a little ability down here, the refill team, we can actually heal them up. But we can't because we don't have any iron. Let's get on that. Bloomery is what we use to do that. So we'll do the bloomery. Let's actually do a sort of... I don't really have a production place, but you know what, let's place it here, right on the flowers. So do the bloomer there. The tanner is good for clothing, and that is also useful for units. Some units require clothing. You can start by working on this wood right here. And we actually have a lot of wood right now. How are you guys doing? You are soon maxing out. You know what we'll do? We'll set up another section of housing here. Of course, you don't want to overdo housing, because, you know, if you overdo housing, you're going to need more people. Sorry, more food production. I see some stuff over here. Let's actually place... oh, not that way around. Come on, I want it... there we go, but I want it... come on, come on. Okay, fine. Let's not press shift on that occasion. I do want that as well, because obviously the good thing about the hunters is they don't only bring in food, they also bring in the skins that we need in order to do some clothing. So you guys are okay for now. Again, Well, I upgraded that. I didn't mean to upgrade it, but never mind. I don't need to upgrade you right now. I have a lot of people, so that's absolutely fine. You have to be a little bit careful here because they do take wood, so don't use too much wood. We are bringing in, hopefully. Yeah, you have a lot of bog iron just sitting around. By the way, we can have more people here as well. There we go. You need to be set up. I did find you here. There we go. Alrighty then. The bloomery is working. So as soon as we get, there's some steel here. So if you would just like to take that to, let's just take that to the Jarl homestead, please. Because obviously, as long as the resources are sitting at the place of production, we can't actually use them. They need to be transferred. But someone is indeed transferring now. So as soon as that happens, we are gonna just make sure that you are topped up. So that takes 1 steel, 2 hides, some food, and manpower actually. So we are using villagers to actually get you healed up, which is, you know, fine. So there we go. We have upgraded, or rather, not upgraded. We have healed our guy. By the way, where is our scout? Why are you down here? You should go in this direction. There we go. So we would like to do the training field now. It is time for that. Let's have you sit over here. Right at the corner is a good spot for that. We're doing fairly well, I'd say. I say we're doing enough good that we can do the tanner. So the tanner can also be in this direction, I think. Whoops. Let's just shift it around a little bit. There we go. Do your little hawk thing. So we don't have to actually move. Oh, we have some stuff. Ooh, hello. Camera is... Oh, and here comes the attacks. So now we're getting into people attacking us. So there are, as I said, they are gonna be a bit annoying. We're gonna loot that. Yeah, they set... I don't think they actually set it on fire. What we should do is what they did. We have powers. A rage power. Power by 50% and speed by 50% for 7 seconds. Let's use that so we can deal a whole bunch of damage to them, which is working quite well. We lost one guy. Bit sad. What do we find over here? We find... Oh, did you... Are you being attacked? Oh, there's actually a wolf here. Can you get out of there? I think you can. We actually lost the 2 people that we healed up with. That's a bit sad. Oh, no. Bloody hell, the warriors actually got in the way. Good job, warriors. Let's start making some skins. I would like a scout back, please. So now we can start trading. I would like more people as well. Can you heal up immediately? I think you can. I think you can. We're doing okay for food. I wouldn't mind actually another fisherman hut. We'll do that. So another scout, yes. We will do as much as we can. That is the... We are limited by the number of people, but we are using... Yeah, well, actually, we are sort of full up here. Well, I have some houses that I can upgrade, so it should be fine. But we can't overdo it. That's the thing. Alrighty then. You go over and finish with that. And when we get the axeman here, we should be fine to sort of go back here and deal with that. This guy is complaining about wood, which is fine. I'm actually not gonna move that. We are sitting at a nice 258 for now, which is pretty good. Alrighty then, can you now finish this one? Yes, you can. Some wood and some skins. Cool. Send your little eagle in this direction. We have recruited a unit. The army is getting stronger. Yeah, that is what we needed to do. And now we see the gate. Let's walk up to the gate and see what happens when we do that. Because we need to get through there. And it might just be that we can't for some reason. Let's actually, again, speed up a bit. don't have to play on the slowest speed. So again, we are gonna have some sort of a little bit of a quest here. So let's walk up to it. Yes, indeed. So the gatekeeper. There are bandits in the forest nearby. We won't let you pass until it's safe out there. Okay, we shall do our best. So with that said, we now have another quest. Where would those bandits be? We'll move a little bit closer here and use the eagle again. Can see a camp over here, but I would assume that those are not the guys that we are dealing with. They are most likely over here. You know what? Enemy has appeared. Where did you come from? Sort of skirted around you. What we can do now is, in true real-time strategy style, we can assign groups. So Control 1 will put you in Group 1. So if I'm not selected, I can press Group 1 with the press of the button 1. Press it again and you'll center on the units. So now I have 3 units going against you. I'll put them all to rage. So we'll move a little bit quicker and we'll deal with you fairly easily, I would assume. There we go. So this little hunter's hut is actually taking some battering, so we'll repair it for the one little wood. Go back here. We're getting into winter. I think we're doing fine with food. We can also heal up. Cool. And let's get over here and kill this guy and loot the stuff over here. There we go. Döda alla is what he said, which means kill everyone in true Viking style. Alrighty then. We do need to keep track on people, etc., etc. I think we are doing good with food, which is nice. That is not what I told you to do, by the way. But sure, okay, fine, do that then, because they seem to be very relaxed around us. There we go, and more wood and skins. Let's rage it up. Completely pointless for you because you were very far away. Are you even helping? I'm not entirely sure that you are helping. Can you sort of get around the back? No, apparently not. Okay, well, you did all the work, and it shows because you're now down to just 2. Oh well. So from this one, we can actually get a little bit more. We get some steel, etc., which is very lovely. Okay. You come down here, and at this point, I will actually upgrade all of you. And we will do that. We'll assign you to that. We'll also do a well over here. I'll do sort of the same as I did up top, as well as a healer's hut for the lovely, lovely happiness. Don't really need a healer's hut over here, because we already have this one. Can we assign, or can we create more? We can. I do want to get some archers, but yeah, we need people for that. So we need to, yeah, we already have done what we need to do. This guy, in order to be upgraded, we need average happiness of 4. With the little upgrades that we are doing here, we actually have a happiness of 5. So that's going to be no trouble whatsoever. And there we go, we got the upgrade. Perfect, let's do that. With that, we can now do the warehouse. We can collect resources from production. We'll do one. I'm sort of thinking we're picking up iron from here. Let's do it over here. In sort of that direction is what I'm thinking. Why don't we? You can be upgraded the well now because we upgraded this, and you can be filled in. Alrighty, we're looking good. In fact, we're looking so good that we are almost overproducing a bit. The big thing that we are lacking is people. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just make more people. We'll do a setup over here. Is what I'm thinking. I'm going to do it exactly the same way as I've done sort of everything else. With a nice setup of stuff like that. And you're just sneaking up on me, you bastard. Can you heal up? Yes, you can. Good. Alrighty then, let's move on you. Make sure that you die before you set too much fire to my thing. And by the way, yeah, you are... Can you sort of come around the side and attack? And you, can you sort of make your way around as well? There we go. Everyone attack. everyone can join in. As soon as someone fixes that building, we shall make do with that. Let's have a bunch of people working on that. Let's actually have a bunch of people working on that too.
Okay.
Alrighty then, we need to sort out the guys over there. Let's get you. We're back to spring. Good. I want one archer. I probably want more archers, to be honest. Yes. Probably 2 archers and possibly another axeman. Let's just upgrade everything. Make sure that you have workers. Upgrade. All of that good stuff. We're looking okay for wood. Not a whole lot is growing back, but a little bit is. Alright then. We're just gonna wait for... Yeah, I think that's gonna be fine.
Okay.
4 axemen and 2 archers. With that, we should be good to do basically anything. Let's have a bit of a... Oh, you are actually... you don't have anything yet, or anymore. That's fine then. You can be reassigned over to there. You are also done, so you can be reassigned over to there. So switch around. You did stone, now you're doing bog iron. You did bog iron, now you're doing stone. You're fine, because I do want the... Well, actually, you don't necessarily seem to need a wood, possibly. Not entirely sure. Oh, by the way, I have my... Here we go. My scout just sitting out here. He can, by the way, be group number 2. Let's be effective here. There's really not much, as far as I know, about strategy or something. We can set neutral, defensive, aggressive, or we can just basically hold fire. Ranged warrior. Well, that's an archer. Is that a ranged warrior? An archer? I don't exactly know. But anyway, we should now be a-okay dealing with this. Because this must be where the guys... Well, I don't know. Actually, no. No. This is actually not the bandits. It just so happens to be another group of people that also wants help with the bandits. And wouldn't it be nice to just basically take 2 flies with 1 stone? Not 2 flies, 2 birds is what I want to say. So actually, you don't have to do that. Hey, our village is being raided by bandits who are hiding in the woods. Please help us get rid of them. We will greatly reward the Jarl. Absolutely. Where do we have? Yeah, we have some wolves. Those are not the bandits. But let's attack the wolf. Get some shots in with the archers, and we're done. Yeah, archers. Lovely, lovely archers. Alright then, we are on the hunt for bandits. And the same as we can hide in woods, they can also hide in woods. So we do need to sort of go through the woods in order to actually find them. But we do find some loot over here. Where's the... Why did you... Hey, why aren't you centering over the unit? That's weird. Have a bit of a look at that. I do wish it, yes. So they're gonna be... Yeah, there we go. There are the bandits. We actually got a location for them now when we talk to the village. So let's just mosey our way up here. And there we are. We now see them. Let the archers get some shots in. Ooh, that's very, very good. And they're done. There we go. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. You pick up all of that, and you go and pick up all of that. There is some more stuff hidden in here, so let's also look at that. There we go. So we should be largely fine from more attacks, is what I'm thinking. But you make your way back to the gate. Why can't I... I was very sure that you can double press and or rather center on. I did it before, but now it's not working. I don't know why. You discover whatever the hell that is. How are we looking on everything? Food is looking fine, I think. Yeah, some basic stuff. You come along here as well. Alrighty then. We are moving in. I will do that. I will do some more fishery. There we go. No, still can't target them or rather center on them. Oh well, gatekeeper. We are done. We don't even have to do anything. It's open for us. Cool. So we are now able to go to the Jarl Erland and say hello to them. Meanwhile, let's just make sure that we sort of look at things. It's a bit bored off, so to speak. We can't really do much of ourselves. Can you sort of get in here as well? Wouldn't mind you having your eagle in that direction. Send our warriors through here. Did we? I don't think we really lost much at all. It's like one axeman who's lost a little bit. Mr. Scout, go and deal with that. Or are there going to be enemies here? Might be enemies here. Let's just have a quick nip and have a bit of a look. I realized that I might be taking a little bit more time than necessary on this very, very first mission, but that's the way it is. Ooh, wolves of size 7, you say? No, come on. Actually attack, please. Be aggressive, please. Attack the wolves. Am I? There we go. There we go. Now we got there. There we go. Cool. So yes, indeed, there were enemies here. Good that I didn't send my scout by his lonesome in here. Okay, any other? We seem fine now. All right, let's get back on track with main mission. Oh, there's actually a quest here. Jarl, your warriors look like weaklings. We can train them. Ooh, take this resource in exchange for combat knowledge, you say? Absolutely. I think that is that the yellow thing? Haven't really learned that, or is it you? Not entirely sure. Not entirely sure. I'll have my scout follow. Don't exactly know, or rather think that he needs to follow, but he'll also be on defensive, so to speak. He doesn't have to be offensive. Alrighty then, we have arrived. Erland, I'm here. Everything is fine. You are saved, or whatever. I don't know what your story is.
Good, you're here. Our lookout tower got captured by bandits. We've lost control over the area and we can't transport our supplies safely through the forest.
I mean, that seems a bit odd, doesn't it? You have a whole big camp, you have more buildings than I have, you even have a temple, you have whatever the hell that is. Are you saying some bandits took control of that? Sort of feels weird. By the way, I like that I can actually get to that even from here. No, I couldn't. I tried to, but I couldn't. There we go. Ah, there we go. I could once again center on them. Well, alright then. You're saying that you have issues over here, so fine, we'll go and handle it. Don't exactly know why you couldn't, but
It is quite unusual that the great Jarl Erland cannot defend himself. But we shall help our ally in his troubles.
Ah, yes, indeed. A little bit mysterious, indeed. Alright then, well, let's get up here. Oh, there are some bandits. There are actually bandits. I mean, point taking, there are some bandits. Let's just range it up. There we go, you're dead. There is some resources that we can also do here before we do anything else. Oh, and actually that as well. Cool, cool, cool. Let's get on that. There we go. We get some regular stuff. Basically, yeah, it is the same sort of resources all the time. Alright then. By the way, can you send your eagle in this yellow direction? You just want to unlock that a little bit. Lovely. Alright then. Scout Tower has been taken. You are welcome. You are very welcome.
Trap.
Oh, but it was a trap.
They wanted to lure us from our settlement and rob our resources.
Well, who would have thunk? Let's move. Move. They have some attackers coming in. I don't know if we can actually... Can we capture them? Because I have my scout here. He can sort of act as a stopping block. Possibly. Move. They're not moving very efficiently, are they? They're also a little bit weakened. Oh, there we go. Oh, yes, we can do this. Move faster. Ah, yes, my scout is blocking them. I don't need a scout anymore. There we go. We intercepted them. Haha. We shall kill these bastards. Did they kill? No, they did not kill any one of us. Good, good, good. Come on, everyone kill.
There are too many of them. Take what you need and get on the ship.
Well, apparently we cannot actually protect us. That's all good and well. Let's move people back home because we have our ship here. We can get out of here if we want to. Right. So I think I had a pretty nice settlement. We're doing well on resources. Almost a bit too well, to be honest. 70 people as well. I could get more. Ooh, no, those are just ships. Which is kind of weird. You didn't actually turn red. Where's the enemy? I mean, I don't care about that. That's okay. Let's actually speed time up a bit as well. Haven't really shown you naval stuff. It's not terribly difficult. You just basically get on the boat. You steer around. You can actually... I could have done that before. Gotten someone on this boat and had a bit of a look around on the water. But we'll take our units, we will click on the boat, and we are gone. Apparently setting everything on fire. And there's the logo. And we have our victory. Lovely. So the mission is completed, and we can keep on going.
Our troops got dispersed during the storm. We need to gather the survivors and find a safe place to heal our wounds.
And with that, we have another mission. We need to find our warriors. We need to go to a safe haven. But we will leave this little video off right here. I think one mission is actually pretty okay to get a first little glimpse of what this game does. And I kind of like it. I mean, first of all, it looks great. It's just a really atmospheric game. And if we look around a little bit, I mean, just the way that the area looks. You have flowers. You have. There we go. I found an axeman. Yeah, you know, just the flowers, the meadows, the water. It's all looking very, very good for an RTS game, I think. And I think most of the stuff works fairly well. Some things don't work as well, I think, as they could. For example, there's absolutely no way, I think, at least not to my knowledge, to know how much are you actually using. So how much do I need to produce? Am I making a surplus right now? I don't think you can tell, which is a bit weird. And you can also not like set production limits or anything like that. You might have seen that in the mission that we did. I had a lot of clothing that I actually didn't need, and that's because I couldn't set a max for clothing. So there is that. Of course, it is a real-time strategy game. It's not a city builder as such, so it's a bit forgiven for that, but it would still be nice to be able to control that just a little bit more. But I like the season system. I like the placement of buildings. It's actually pretty damn good. Would like to see that more in city building games, because I think it works fairly well. So yeah, I do give this a thumbs up. It's a cool little thing, and I'm actually going to keep on playing. I definitely got stuck in this game when I just played it to try it out, and yeah, I'm absolutely going to keep on going. Would be kind of cool to see if there are differences between the different Jarls that we're going to be playing as. Because again, I'm assuming that it's going to be different Jarls, at least. But yeah, this is Frozenheim, a real-time strategy game based in the Viking era. And who doesn't like Viking eras, huh? I mean, I know, I sure know I do. So yeah, if you like all of that stuff, I definitely think that this could be a game for you. Don't know how long it is, but I think there were there like 5 more Jarls and the final mission, so you know, I think that there's a fair few hours of gameplay in this game. So if you like that sort of thing, go and pick it up. For now though, this has been Ghost with Gaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.